We're playing blue-white control. We're playing blue-white control. I think this is going to be the list. I was wondering if maybe I wanted to do like one more basic, one less fetch lands. Get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 on tap white, plus archive 16. 16 is like turn 4 double white. So you don't really want to go much lower. So if I cut a fetch for an island, it's kind of sus. Clocking, yeah. This is my main deck, this is my sideboards. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't put much thought into it since last time, but I thought into it last time. Hopefully it's good enough. I wonder if I want Riddler in my sideboard somehow. The Asthma stuff, is it good enough for a challenge? I mean, define good enough. I don't think so. I'm kind of off it. I think it's all weak, but yeah, no, probably not. Not, I mean, obviously there's a scale, Do I have enough Wincons? I think so. One Hall, Jace, Tef, Free Solitudes, the Scepter Lock. Hero. I'm not sure what else I could play that's reasonable and that's high impact enough. Some people play 2 halls. I could play a dual. I could try like one colonnade or one of the other ones. It'd be true. Grixis Reanimator should be a decent matchup. You think 4-Force main deck's good? Alright, I have an answer for Frog. Man, 4 Surveil lands on the play. Yo, Rosie. Are you what? I'm sure I've asked you before. Oh no, you're not in London. You don't live in London. Are you hyped for the game, or do you not care that much? What about Bobbers? Does he care about football at all? Olaf Blokes on PSG to win, really? What a country. I mean, I don't know how it is in France. Is Solitude a good one to keep? Surely, right? Jan, did I thank you for your resub? Jan, thanks for the 52 months. And of course, thank you for everything you do for the channel. Thank you for being my tech support. On call, always on call tech support, 24/7. Yeah. I mean, I knew that might happen with Solitude, but at least you have to take something. The options is Football Terrace or Oil Washed Money Club. Yeah, I mean, I used to like almost be anti PSG because of the Qatar money, but I mean, I'm assuming literally you need money to win in football, and so it's not like there's gonna be. I mean, maybe there's, and at least the Paris team's kind of cool. I don't know, in a way they like. I mean, maybe I'm being a little ignorant, but when they won last year and they popped up, they didn't have like superstar. Like they never won with like Mbappe, all the Brazilian superstars, Messi, etc. And then they kind of won when they had really good players, but like I don't know, maybe Dembele was already like not under the radar stuff. Maybe a little underrated. Champions League. I mean, I would do it in between rounds, but I think I'll probably get like whatever it is, they will not be happy at Twitch, and I'll get like my channel suspended. It was a team of stars, but now it's an actual. Yeah, you're going for Arsenal, Dirty Reds. Well, you're It's kind of in the name, or is it a coincidence? Ça parle de foot, ouais, vite fait, tu vois. Quand même, Paris en finale de Ligue des Champions, bon, on fait un petit effort. All right, this is the spot in the game where I go click on the goldfish link and I do sink into stupor, etc. Search. No ways to get rid of Scepter on Counterspell. They do have Spell Pierce to tap me out, which is a little scary. Like, they could just Pierce it and then bring back an Archon and then have a Scepter on Counterspell. Kind of a disaster, too. It'd be like, ugh. Like, if I tap the Spell Pierce, I just have to not pay. And then the turn after that, I get Scepter on Counterspell. It's kind of a tough spot in some ways. Emperor of Bones. 4 versus 4 Emperor of Bones, 2 Spell Pierce. Man, the 2 Spell Pierce are so obnoxious. And Scepter on March obviously doesn't work very well. You think you would keep? What's your play next turn if you keep that on top? Do you have a preference over PSG winning or Spurs winning Game 7? Honestly, I don't care enough. Probably PSG just because I have so many friends. I'll be so happy. If Paris wins, a lot of people, probably that. Play it, you can hold up March for Emperor. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Alright. Getting a free coaching. Free coaching from Sean. How many friends will be sad if OKC wins? I don't know. I don't hate OKC that much. I mean, they're a tremendous team. Alright, dead both. I mean, those Spell Pierce were going to be good at some points. Alright, probably a good sign they started was looting there. I didn't check my naughty list. I don't think IB True is on it though. Not that it did anything suspicious so far. I think I've played IB True a bunch and I need a main stop in case they play a land. Alright, this is fairly excellent for me. Just spend, right? Tef bounce, then have to... Oh, Tef bounce not bad. Tef bounce, they play it. I march. What's the punish? Persist. There's actually a punish. Well, no, because if they target the arc. I can do it in response to them targeted the Archon. Oh, but then they kill my Tef with Solitude. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't think it does. I pre-drag. I see we're gonna check on. I have not checked RC results at all so far. The European one started this morning, obviously. A few people from the chat competing today. There's the US one and... Oh, I mean, Jay's just better, right? Better than all. Wait, did they play Bolt? No, why would they play Bolt? Might as well. Can't be too bad. A magical. Oh my god, high from the O3 draw bracket at Prague. Oh no. What happened? Sorry, buds. That sucks. 3 for Tef. Plus. Alright, let's try and end this game fast. Not that this is a really slow matchup, but yeah, I mean that's how it usually starts, right? Have a terrible day one. Turn it into a great weekend. Hello, Chomptonator. Arena Direct. That's to win boxes. I'll not be competing in that. I played Mono Green, was Nursery main, would say I wasn't set up for Mirror and Prowess, face Mirror, and 2x Prowess. Wait, aren't those the two most popular decks this weekend? I'd guess people came to their senses and those are the two most popular decks. Why would you not be set up for at least one of them? Or is the rest, you're just hoping there's enough Munsons that play bad decks? Not unreasonable. I'm just going to take the haul. I know. Taking the Wincon is all weak here, but... Alright, 12.
Funky says, "What's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know what yellow
First game of the match, and people are already trying to time me out. Actually, don't even. I mean, I guess I have an answer to Emperor of Bones. That's all I really need, but I guess in their mind, it might not be over. In EU, I think I was surprised. Bellad, and second was 4-color control. I did go free, so I'm fresh and ready to crush all the sports subs that went 5-3. Yeah. At least it was over fast. You know, I might argue second best finish. Sure, not if you don't go day 2. Alright, these things get a little tougher. Oh no, they didn't make me burn the extra 10 seconds. My bad. They might bring in a consigner too because they have so few answers. So their bad cards are forfeit or push. So they get 3 disputes. Maybe 1 consign, maybe 1 bubble. Disputes. So they have a lot to dispute. There's their own disputes. Dress down is decent. Spell snare is good. Purge is good. Surgical is good. Rav the Sky is probably pretty bad. Solitude is probably pretty bad. They don't have a bounce spell, at least, for Scepter, so once it's in play, it's in play. The thing is, the chants are pretty bad against them. Like, even this game, the chants were just super win more. Like, I don't love chant against Thoughtseize Disputes. I mean, this just looks like pretty awesome setup, and they have, like, no card advantage besides getting creatures going. You agree, King Harry, right? You would just board out Scepter Chan in that matchup. Plus, if you factor in the Chans, they might have, like, some consigns in their deck. Hey, Mr. Bunny, he had him. Yeah, cutting Solitude is... I have the card advantage to, like... Especially if the games drag on and stuff, yeah. It's a bridge too far. Plus, I have Kahira to fuel it. I could trim Terminus. Fairy Time Raveler. Probably good. They just not do 4 disputes. 4 frogs, 4 Oculus. No, there's no way. Force, the 2/4/1 you don't like against dispute, that makes sense. March. Well, I get to key 1. I think I mean, I think March probably a little better than Terminus. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, I guess Consign works a bit against Terminus, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna keep... I have a turn 2 Frog answer. It's usually kind of my heuristic for whether I keep a hand in these kind of matchups. I mean, if Solitude was a land, I would have mauled, but I think Dub Surveil plus access to Dispute is good enough. I did see Andre in the main event, so at least his LCQs went well. Yeah, Bernie Shahar was looking for a deck too. I saw Doomwing get paired against Nathan Sawyer round 1. Unlucky for Nathan. Did Doomwing win? Alright, they probably don't have Frog. Dubs Archon. Alright, we need Spell Snare, Surgical, Counterspell. Surgical would probably be the goat here. Purge. I'm going to keep Purge, obviously. Beggars cannot be choosers. So if I play Fetch, it's good if they have Thoughtseize plus Persist, because I get an extra Surveil to find an out. But obviously, if I play Fetch, then I don't get to Surveil. I guess I want to have hard cast Dispute mana on turn 3. I want to have on-tap mana on turn 5, so I'm going to play the Fetch, even though it means I miss out on a Surveil potentially. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could Fetch and play around Spell Pierce. I should probably do that. I guess it's bad against another 2 Spell Pierce or 3 Persists. Tough one. I didn't think about that. I mean, the thing is, I can maybe beat a Persist. Whereas if I Purge and they Spell Pierce, I can probably never win. Wait, what's the difference? I get one more draw step. Could draw Surgical. Also just Miracle the Terminus. Didn't think about that either. Alright, let's... I'll just do this because of the Terminus argument. Else there. When do I want to Purge? So Spell Snare is bad if they have Pierce plus Persist, because I'm going to be tapped out. Bad if they have Persist plus Dispute. It does force them to have... And if I purge in their upkeep, it's bad against Pierce plus Dispute. Dude, that's too much math. Too many ramifications. Isn't it better than a random draw? Not really. Well, that's the thing. It's better if I get to keep a blue mana up for next turn. Now I have to decide when I'm gonna purge. The advantage of saying go is that I also get to purge if they fetch. When they fetch, what if they don't fetch? What if they have Pierce plus Dispute? Then I lose. But they're more likely to have just a persist. I think I'm gonna do it in their upkeep. Wow, monsters in the closet. Were they just repping? They didn't fetch. Why would you not? Oh, maybe they have no surveil left. The one purge, just good sideboarding. I feel pretty good about things, obviously. Dispute or snare? They might have disputes, that's why they didn't fight over it. They're gonna resolve a frog. See, I guess that's another scenario where keeping snare was bad. Yeah, my gut was to like bin the snare, and now it's gonna be backfire a bit. I mean, dispute is good for Oculus, hardcast Oculus, which they could have still. Snare is better for Emperor of Bones. Emperor of Bones is kind of scarier. I'm gonna keep the spell snare. My favorite cards. Right on time as always. Yeah, I lost because I kept the snare. Wait, no, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I would have done surgical. I would have an extra card by now. Oh, this is supposed to be black mana? That's funny. And now to play Oculus and have spare. Alright, time to miracle. That's what they're here for. Tap land for my tap. Because I have no reds. That's so random, but... Yeah, every choice I made backfired. Except the purge on their upkeep. Even that kind of backfired, right? Because I ended up ripping snare and I didn't have the mana to cast snare and dispute. I should have played it enough turn. I think that one was like kind of silly though. Let's see if I draw March instead of Terminus number 3. Alright, they're not giving their frog flying. Alright. They're another frog. They're discarding Emperor of Bones. Alright, brother. You're gonna make it that obvious. I was already gonna put the hand hider because I felt like everything worked out all too well. You know, like the games where they don't do anything unreasonable, but also it's like everything goes a little too well. You know, it's like, what did they do? They just didn't cast Emperor of Bones to try and kill me this turn. I mean, I'm not crazy, right? Do they know about the spell snare? No, it was dispute. Can I live? I'm 1 mana short. I mean, there's no way you don't cast Emperor of Bones into 1 open mana, right? To try and win the game. I'm just doing a little mental. Alright, I can actually still win instead of tilting my brains off. I can Terminus, I can hit Terminus. Oh, the March, by the way. Dudes, if this was... Oh, no, I would have to shuffle. Wait, no, how does it work? No. If the March was a Terminus, I could play the fetch, say go, dress down, trigger on the... No, dress down, reveal the miracle trigger on the stack. Oh my god. Oh, that's so sick, actually. That's actually really sick. Yeah. That was my gut too. But obviously being all result oriented. March, pretty nice card against a lot of what... I mean, Emperor of Bone... I'm asking them why they didn't cast Emperor of Bones to try and win. I'm asking. My small brain... My small brain doesn't comprehend. I must be too small brained. Come on, one time. One time justice. Let's go! Let's freaking go. Please hold. Please don't redraw like an Emperor of Bones or something. Justice against the cheater. The bull don't lie. Oh, the bull lies a lot. Trust me. Trust me. Told you. Oh no, there's a dress down in play. It's actually perfect. The dress down, they drew it. Oh my god, it's so good. Alright. Don't spew, Gab. Don't spew it all now. Okay, so another Emperor of Bones. So I can Tef plus March. But then I lose to some top decks. Can small Tef. Surely it's small Tef. And then maybe just bounce Emperor of Bones? So if I kill it with spending, I still have March for another Emperor. Kind of dead to persist anyways. If they replay that, they don't have the mana. I still die to persist, but at least I draw a card. I think I'm just gonna bounce the Emperor of Bones. I'm running low on time. Well, they're not sacking the bubble, though. That one's kind of weird. Oh, right. Undermining the hand hider if you just list what I have in hand. Yeah, true. Alright. I can wait, right? Unearth another Emperor of Bones. Wow, is that the punish? No, because they don't kill me now. I'm gonna have a Kahira. I can just march the one that, like, they activate, right? So when the counters, yeah, removal still works. Yeah. It doesn't work if they have 4 mana, because they can do it in response. Okay. Need to pen this now. And then I'm not gonna play the tap because I want to be able to consult if they top deck. They should have used a Solitude one. Yeah. I have one card left. Okay. That's fine. Besides, I even have the hull. Counter spell and sorry, my family came home and I distracted. I missed that play. What do you think, chat? I mean, I feel like I've played against IB True before, and I would have wrote it down if I had noticed something, but also... I didn't have to snare the frog. Yeah, I mean, they're getting added to the list for sure. Maybe, you know... I'll take note that they had an excuse. Alright, I can still die to Emperor of Bones. So... let's try... oh, I guess I might actually Jace Plus. Let's see. Well, now I can... pending? I don't need to Jace Plus, right? There's nothing that kills me. Top deck Arcana, they have 6 mana. There's literally 0 cards that kill me. I mean, we've got standards here. We don't just Jace Plus for no reason. If you're gonna Jace Plus, you better show some receipts. Oh yes, Demi, I forgot. It's okay to cheat against streamers because of the chat advantage. My bad's true. I have 0 cards, right? Dude, I can't believe I'm not playing Water Grave over Steam Vent. And it almost cost me the game. No way Arsenal really scored, or are we trolling right now? Oh, fuck, wow. Well, dude, they have a guy named Kai on their team? That's just not fair. Dude, it's so... the GG's and Jill and the rest exclamation point, like... isn't that like trademark ghosters that like trying to buy them? Oh, you guys can't see, sorry. So that 18 days ago, Belcher. I mean, he could be playing any kind of combo deck. He likes Cascade decks too. This hand's probably good against whatever he's playing. I don't think he's likely to be playing something like Boros Energy. Alright, he's playing... probably what Goldfish said. They have their own Orm's Chance main deck, right? Four Chance. NF Speed March. And they have the Belcher kill and the Storm kill. And this is 6 mana. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you're here, Ben, but that literally came up last game. Yeah, I need to change. I took a note. I need to change that. Was there any restrictions where the reverse was true, you didn't stick with your own deck that was good? I don't think I've ever not stuck with my own deck when I thought it was good. One sec. I can't really think of anything right now. But no, I would guess no. Okay, I think we're building up a really nice hand here, right? Just having Chant plus Counterspell, nothing can really go wrong. Yeah, people, for a while, that deck was way more popular than Blue Belcher. I don't know pre-drag. I'd have to go for like literally down the list of tournaments and stuff, but I do not believe so. So he can beat Scepter Chant with his own chant in response. I really don't want to draw that Hull right now. By the time Hull matters, the game will be over. I guess I didn't have to fetch now. But it's probably pretty hard for... I mean, I guess he can... He can't beat Scepter plus double chant, right? Because I can just... I guess I just win if I Scepter Chant now, right? And just cast Chant next turn? That's just game, right? You may exile any number of red cards from your hand, exile Oh, the creatures have flash. This thing doesn't have flash. Sorry, target lands. Double strike. Yeah, I think that's just game. Hey, Mr. Yellow, thank you for all the stellar con lately. Just only lately? Damn. I was bad before? No, I'm teasing. Appreciate it. It's helped me learn a lot as I started my journey into competitive MTG. You're awesome. Well, thank you so much. That's a very kind message. Let's see if he scoops. I think he's gonna scoop. Obviously, there's a risk he has something weird in his deck, but... Oh, I drew the Hull anyways. It's kind of funny. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. He can still win with Chant, but have Counterspell. I can only, like... My logic's obviously wrong. Yeah, they can have 2 Chants into a combo. I saw that one... I should have waited one turn. What I did was kind of okay, but now he needs 2 Chants. Plus the combo. But yeah, I like kind of brain fucked for a second. Every time he draws a chant, he has a chance of winning the game now. It was kind of skewed to play to take the line I took. I kind of, in a way, I kind of spewed a scepter basically. I kind of spewed a chant basically. Is Solitude ever gonna save me here? Does it make sense? No, might as well take the Kahira. Because basically every chant encounter I have is like an extra chant he needs to have to be able to win. Need Tef, yeah. Consult's pretty nice. Now I can chant in the upkeep. He doesn't have chant, I basically win because I get to consult for it all. Even if he has chant, I get to consult for like a counterspell or another chance. To find Taff? No, because I don't have the... Oh, I did have the mana. For some reason, I didn't think I had the mana. Thought I was one short. I'm even going to surveil before the consult, because it's just kind of what's giving me the best chance at finding... There it is. Alright. Thank you. Does it get trickier after sideboards? Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. Okay, so that's like 1 mana counterspell on my counterspell. Doesn't work on chance. That's 2 extra silence. And he might go for Blood Moon. And he might do Wear Tear. Okay. I'm gonna keep all the pendings in the March, I think. I'm maybe gonna keep a Terminus, but probably not. War Consigns. I'm gonna bring in second Spell Snare. Dresden doesn't really do anything, right? Cycles. Solitude is really bad too, right? I just keep in all the Terminus. I could do Surgical. Surgical might be worth it, honestly. Surgical might be worth it. A tale as old as time. Narrator voice. It was not worth it. Do I need 5 wire removal spells? Dude, I'm just doing my due diligence with surgical extraction. I don't know if you can still call it due diligence at this point, because I'm kind of worried about Blood Moon. I might do Purge, even though it's like pretty weak. I think you might be desperate enough to try and cheese a Blood Moon, especially with the rituals. Maybe I'll just do the 1 Terminus, because I'm pretty good against the dragon stuff. I don't know, everyone has surgical in their sideboard, and even people in my chat who, you know, opinion I respect, like Athena, Sizzle, they're like, keep saying how surgical is decent for them. PSG goalie got taken out with concussion by his own captain's knee. Well, ouch. Oh, I hope he's okay. That sounds extremely, extremely, extremely painful. Imagine trusting chat about Magic. I mean, yeah, I guess. That's what I brought in Spell Snare for, right? Just like disrupt stuff. Like, just gets Manamorphose, some ritual. I don't even play that many ritual. Yeah, it actually doesn't hit that many cards. Yeah, obviously the goalie strength's still on the pitch, but doesn't sound very smart. I guess it is them burning a sub. Alright, I'm gonna try to make it to 4 mana with Consult. I think I'm fairly safe. I might also just start fetching for basics here and not surveil, I'm not sure. In Pro Tour EOE, how good was the Sanctifier Invec for you? Was it the best card versus Gordos and Frogs? It was something against Frog. I think we mostly had it for... I forget. Silence. Wow, putting me to the test. What did he even have? Blood Moon? Could be Blood Moon. Could be a land ritual Belcher. I mean, I can force it with Consult and still have Consign. It's like, how good do I think my deck is against him, kind of a thing. But if I force it, he might not go for it. I don't think it's a bluff. I mean, even if it's just Blood Moon, I can get a Plains. Then I'm in a bad spot, right? When do you think it's a pure bluff? Thing is, like, if it's Blood Moon and I force, I still, like... I'm in the same spot, right? Hey, Macy, thanks for the raids. And Blood Moon's the most likely. We need to have Land, Ritual, Iron Crag, and, like, Land, Ritual, Iron Crag. Alright, I think it's just a Blood Moon. So if it's just a Blood Moon, maybe I should fetch Plains and Consult by that logic. Or I could fetch Islands in response to Blood Moon and Consult next turn. Oh, I could Consult now. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So Island lets me cast the Consign I have in hand. Let's see. Island lets me cast the Consult I have in hand. Or the Consign I have in hand. More Consigns down the line. That's about it. And then Plains let me cast the Chance. And then the one Purge and the one March. So it's like one card in hand versus potential. Oh, what I can do is like Consult first, I guess. But then if I hit Chant, I won't have a choice. So I kind of need to decide now. I think the one in hand is worth more. Oh, that's easy. I made it easy. Yeah, tilted. Consult for Chant. I don't know if she came up was dad before I mentioned it, but good call if she did. A good call either way. Okay, he didn't even have land blood. Oh yeah, no, maybe he did, but he didn't. That's counterspell too. It's pretty nice. I guess in a weird hindsight way, I was supposed to play Scalding Tarn over Flooded Strands. Oh, I should have gone to Maze. Oops, that was a mistake. Okay, I'm not gonna play around Blood Moon at this point anymore. Counterspell plus Consign. Surely that's enough. Spell Snare, nope. Six mana, right? To sign. Ritual. That's fine. Still glowing a bit of the red, yeah. So I guess I have to Consign plus Counterspell. Or else the one dragon might kill me. Traded 2 for 2. Hello. Bonjour. Bonjour, as they say. Yeah, I hope I don't get in an awkward spot because I didn't get the hedge maze at some point. Looks like no. This probably seals the deal. Tap, consign. I think makes the most sense. Consign better than chance at this point. These spendings are being quite bad. Could have just been dress downs. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have had just more cycling cards. Maybe I overdid it on the white removal. Especially since sometimes pending's just gonna be like that. My pendings could never get rid of a blood moon. Sometimes when he has the kill, he's just gonna have like extra mana to use Belcher right away, so it's not even gonna matter. Yeah. I'm not sure. Probably a mistake. Damn, almost accidentally clicked a +2 there. Yeah, they have the Dragon and Belcher. They have both 4 of each in the main. This matchup's pretty rough for him. I've played that matchup a few times. Yeah, garbage time, I believe. I believe so. So what happened was the Paris goalkeeper. I'll update the deck list in a second. It's really close to the last list I posted. It might be the exact same. Oh, they gave him a few minutes and yeah, shocker. Free Solitude, the 5 walkers, one. Yeah, it looks like I updated after the changes I made so that people could have the. Or maybe you know what happened? I talked about it on the podcast. I think that's what happened actually. Shatter Shell smashing for 5. Was it double when. Whatever. Countering that. Alright, I think we know about a pending on top. Yeah, change the Steam Vent to Watery Grave so you can hard cast the Surgical Extraction if you ever draw it. That makes sense to play Tef. Probably not. The Hedge Mage is because it casts Kahira. That's the reason for Hedge Mage. Steam Vents, probably there was like, it's not surgical in the sideboard. Hello, Pale Geek. Talisman. Does it make sense to consign that? No. Hello, Athena. You missed a nice game against you missed a really sick game against Grixis Reanimator. Oh, Aaron Mesa. Yeah, but just play like. Then we just play the other one, right? Am I going to take more damage? I don't even know. I will get rid of like. Guess why would I do it now? Oh, I have chance. Never mind. I'm being dumb. I guess I'll do it now. Whatever. Just curious what's in his deck, I guess. If he has any spice. Yeah, he brought in the free blood moons. He brought in extra silences. I wonder what he cuts. Just curious. Manamorphose? No. Maybe? Maybe Manamorphose because of Narset? Don't mind if I do. Last seen deck 7 days ago, Azorius Control. Oh no. 2 Snap, 2 Solitude, Scepter Chant. We both have a Hall, we both have a Henge. What's my angle here? They have more Planeswalkers and 2 Snaps. And for Consult and the Spell Snare, oh, I have the 4 Brain Surge, but... Alright, playing our worst matchup. Playing our worst matchup into 2 brackets. We'd have pretty hallowed fountains too. Damn, again, Rob Alexander. Alright, some land drops, some counter spells. Not a bad hand so far. I think I'm just going to Surveil again. I'll cycle Dredge down next turn. Wait, do I need counterspell plus something? I might. Could have like Tef plus Spell Snare, I guess. Alright, can't do anything about Tef plus Spell Snare though. Guess I can get a Steam Vents. Yeah, I should have played Archive. That's silly. Oh no. They found a value land. I think the Surveil's probably better than... Surveil's probably better than... Oh, I already have Pending for free, though. To get the 4 or 5th chance stop 8 since the banning. Oh, really? They've been crushing? Hooked if you do, hooked if you don't. Hooked if you do, hooked if you don't. Kind of brutal. They found their 1 Deluge right away. I see Deluge is a really nice one. If how about their sideboard? I have more disputes. I have a better sideboards. Wait, Field of Ruin? Is that new? Yeah, it looks like it's new. It looks like they got traumatized. What does 1 Field of Ruin do for you? I guess it's good in the mirror. Because there's exactly like 2 value lands or whatever. I really don't want the Terminus, right? Am I supposed to just go Tef counter? Maybe wait 1 turn? Am I ever going to want to have counter plus Spell Snare? I kind of want to save that auto aura if possible. Just play now. I don't think I'm going to... If you could update the deck list after the match. Isn't it... I think it's updated. Did you even look? Did you even check? Wan Shitong. Spell Snare XTD. I have pending for it, but probably still have to counter. Think time will be matters. You're right. I'm gonna close the chat and try and focus on time. Good call. Oh, I had Terminus on top, but that Field of Ruin in play. Maybe they're playing a completely different build at this point. They have 2 Memory Deluge. I mean, whatever. That card was really bad in the energy days. It always felt so slow. Alright, they have a completely different builds. Maybe they just play a really different build every time, which is kind of cool. Looks like they went deep. That might be good for me if they have cards like Hollow Moonlight, though. They might not have these snaps. They might have like less counters. Maybe have Deluge means they're not. I mean, I'm guessing they're not playing 4 Consults plus like piles of Deluge. But I'm not sure I can keep up with all these Deluges. Multiple Field of Runes. Yeah, time might just be really important. Just these games might go long. I guess they're probably not playing. Well, they might still be playing Scepter Chant. Maybe they're just not playing Scepter Chant. That would make sense. So that could be my angle. Just Arms Chant to Fairy, and then Snowball was more Planeswalkers. Is GWT also ghosting? Do I need to like... Is it just rampant today? Still one at halftime. In the last 117 games Arsenal have led at halftime, they have only lost once. That's kind of an insane stat. 1 hour so I can go watch Finland's Cannon hockey. What is it? What tournament? Maybe Deluge is to Dutch Snare. I mean, Snare is not that popular, right? World's semifinals. Is it supposed to be close, or is it like they're huge underdogs? Sounds like they're huge underdogs. Alright, I guess I have to take Counterspell and Consult, even if it means missing a land drop. Alright, not the best land, but I'll take it. PSG has only had 1 shot on target in the first half. FNL have been comfortable defending. 75-25 for Canada. I think I just let them have it and save. It might be kind of a matchup where we're both going to draw our deck and just save my counters for... Yeah. Well, hopefully they do better. A little coaching. Hopefully the coach comes up with the strats. Alright, they're just happy to... I'm going to cast Consult, even though they're going to discard to hand size, just because they have so many heinous cards to discard to hand size anyways. Both draw decks, nothing happens. I have the Snare. It's kind of nasty. I mean, I'm not getting a better spot than that. And then they're probably gonna have a pending. Gotta start somewhere, right? Brother in Christ. Did they expect to play 7 mirror matches, or... I guess Solid Moonlight, I mean, at least it cycles. Donovan's veto. Can I get a deck check? I think my opponent forgot to board out. I guess I'm not gonna play my island because of these Field of Runes. No, I mean, veto is a fine card. I've considered, like... I don't know what to do. I've considered it in my sideboard, and it's probably not the most unreasonable main deck card right now. Speaking of deck checks, in Prague, one of the opens sided in. They just add... How did they have an extra basic? Isn't that really easy to catch in open deck lists? Especially if you're playing Price of Freedom. I don't know what to do. I want to actually shuffle away some of these cards. Damn, that's going to save my Brain Surge. Wait, they got caught cheating and only got a game loss? They didn't get DQ'd from the tournament? Free field of room? Brother, do you even have the basics? Surely they don't have the basics to support, like... I think they're just playing no fetch lands and they have sketchy mana. I mean, I guess they are playing Wan Shi Tong. You think they have Erode and Pat? Yeah, it might just be like a horrendous matchup for me. I mean, my experience playing Field of Ruin and Wan Shi Tong is that you lose more games because you don't have double blue on turn 2. Then you win because you have Field of Ruin in your deck and they do something at some point. I see this is a matchup where the games go long and not as crucial. You cannot spell snare Wan Shi Tong, no. You can spell snare consult because... So spell snare cares about the top right. So here the top right is a blue and 1. It never changes even if you pay the kicker. Whereas Wan Shi Tong, the top right is blue, blue, X. So the X does like matter. I can't. I mean, I guess I'll Brain Surge. I do have a Force too. Maybe I'll consult and try and find a Force. Because I've already played a lot of counter spells. Free, so I have 1 Force, 1 counter anyways. I actually found the counter spell. Alright, well... I guess I need Raveler and Orm's Chance, probably. For now. So if I chant... They can make a token and attack. Should I just hope they don't have like double counterspell maybe? It's 17. I mean, I guess if they have double... I don't know what to do. I also drew all my basics, I just realized. I'm gonna wait with Brain Surge actually. Six cards. I guess now I can't protect my Teferi. That's kind of silly. Well... They're gonna have Dovin's Veto anyways. Watch. Classic. Yeah, I'll need 2 more vetoes to beat. Facts. Their own Tef. How they win 2. I mean, they have reasonable cards in their deck. I guess I'll just use an Orm's Chance. Maybe it's weak. Alright, we got a counterspell out of it. I'm at 16. Yeah, should... Okay. How am I doing on time? Barely ahead. No, I didn't put Eternos back on top. I can just hard cast them. Might not even be that bad, honestly. Wait, is that Deluge number free? Oh. I mean, is that the meta right now where just veto is the nuts? Like every deck just is soft to all these cards. I mean, their decks got to be atrocious against Affinity, right? I mean, not that blue-white main deck is like super great against Affinity, but it can be okay. And it's got to be bad against Boros Energy too, I would assume. Which is still popular, even though it's yet to be really seen if it's a good deck. I mean, I guess putting Turnus on top's not even that good, right, when they have free Field of Runes. Okay, we just made up a minute. I'm still probably going to need to win a game, which is going to be tough, but I can definitely snowball. I mean, give me an excuse to play that version of Blue-White Control. I just doubt it's good. Give me a reason. So all they need is a cantrip, basically. And they have Deluge in the yards. That surgical might be good. Probably not, but... Titan won the DC Modern 1K. Didn't they win a challenge too? The Titan players are back. I'm going to have to learn how to play Titan for the PT. Is that what you're saying? Hey, up a minute and a half in that matchup. That's a win in my book. It's kind of funny. We have two Titan experts on our team, and I was joking like, damn, we got the Titan expert and then Titan got nerfed, but might still be good.
Elephant fact. I like elephants, and you should too.
Hey, Babar, appreciate you. Babar spitting the facts. Yeah, I was like, when I started seeing that to add an extra, they're basically having to add an extra card, right? To the Zerno, like the lube, I don't know, stuff is like much worse. Doesn't look like they're playing a million counter spells. I think I'll lose if I do that, right? Just dead on board now. I'm gonna have Kahira. I don't have the mana to grab it. Oh, and they literally have like Field of Ruin. I mean, I'm sure it's weaker to everything, but maybe it was that far ahead. I'm gonna pretend I don't have a basic. Just get in their heads. All right. All right. Consigned to memory. All the disputes. Dresdown Spell Snare. Probably surgical. Terminus seem really bad. Wrath of the Sky seems pretty bad. Probably need to keep Solitude to actually win the game. Probably trim a Solitude appending. Yo, bro, if you're to marry your nipples. Welcome to chat, Jeff. I don't have the answer to your question. Should I bother with surgical? We saw free memory deluge. Or should I try to win before the game gets to that point? Also get to see their hands. Could also do the Bisa. B. I think I just went snowballing with my planeswalkers, right? I guess with all the disputes, I probably don't need to keep pendings. Maybe I should do all solitudes. That Field of Ruin, I have to worry about an early Wanshitong. Yeah, true, good call. I mean, we're gonna see the deck list, right? Most likely, especially if they beat us. They're B2-0. Guess what kind of pizza you're eating? Flatbreads. Can I guess? Is there a reason why the guac and pepperoni, whatever that thing is in TMNT, ugh. Damn, I don't have Tef. I mean, all these counter spells are kind of useless in Solitude too. Not sure Mauling is like super reasonable though. Hint, it's spicy, not pepperoni. Eggplant and salami and spicy salami. My go-to. Buffalo chicken. Yeah, buffalo chicken is decent. I don't know about on a pizza, but yeah, eggplant and some kind of spicy ham, salami, pepperoni is pretty goated combo. Salami, hamburger, bacon, green pepper, onion mash is my fave. Sounds like too many ingredients. I'm not sure you need so many ingredients on a pizza. Bro, having to like bend the teff is so brutal. No, yeah, I mean, at some point, what's the point? Like, just pick 2 or 3 that you like, and I mean, I won't say don't have one time this, one time that, and stuff, but like, surely some of it get lost, and it's okay. It's okay, Babar. It's okay to be wrong about stuff sometimes. And don't fall victim to the sunk cost fallacy. I know you've been doing that your whole life, but it's fine. Just embrace the change. I'm just gonna say go and just counter that memory deluge that's coming. Nope. No memory deluge. All this game's Jover. I kept kind of a questionable hand. I got a little unlucky, I think. Not making more land drops. You're bullied? Just giving you great advice? And teaching you, like, life skill equals getting bullied? What? I'm confused. Alright, I'm just gonna use Counterspell. I'm off it. You win, opponent. Water. I think they just have 4. I don't think we saw 5. Maybe I'll draw. I mean, they're gonna have land veto, right? For those of you who missed it, they had 2 Dovin's veto in their main deck. VAR penalty for whom? They're reviewing whether there's a. Please say Paris. For PSG? Oh, brother. Wait, I might have to go like. I think I have an account. Sorry, chat. What would my account be? Probably that. No. Maybe this. Yes. Sorry, chats. I got a very important thing. I'm probably gonna get ads though before the stream starts. Oh, he scored? Let's go. Let's go, Paris. Let's go. What am I shuffling away? 6 cards? I just not shuffle anything away. What do I have on top? Solitudes? Disputes, yeah. Damn, I want to see the... Engine for Wan Shi Tong is kind of nice. I might have to let them draw all the cards here. Just draw 2 cards and resolve a Solitude. Yeah, it is good. Ici c'est Paris. I almost put it in my stream title. But I didn't feel super legit. Alright, they have that in their yard. Alright. Should I just scoop? I mean I'm basically playing for a timeout, I think. I don't think my cards can win. Oh, I do have Chan. There's a whole Chan angle, but I think it's too late at this point. They have Moorlands, they have Field of Ruin that's owning me. I also never use Field of Ruin when I surveil to the top. Discarded 2 pendings. Another Wan Shi Tong, okay. Well, Arsenal's about to lose their 2nd game in the last 118 games after leading at halftime. What was that? The worst bats I've seen Dembele make in... Oh, it's because it wasn't it? No, it was Dembele. The worst bats Dembele has made in the like last 6 years or something. Who created the penalty for PSG? Who got fouled? I want to see the foul. Surgical my taps. Yikes. PSG's Gaps team. I mean, I don't really have. I'm not like rooting for them because I live in Paris and because a lot of my friends care about it. Obviously, I'm happy if they win. I used to be anti-Paris because they're just Qatari money, but you basically need money to have a good team, and there's probably not a lot of like, you know, good owners in sports. Good rich people, they don't really exist. So, Kvara got fouled. Should have been a 2nd yellow too. Yeah, why didn't they were just like decided not to give him a 2nd yellow? That sucks. Yeah, Kvara is like the best player in the world, right now. These days they rarely do double punishment, yellow plus penalty. Oh, fair enough. You can Wan Shi Tong for 2 if I Jace. It's not even good. Yes, I'll cast it anyways. I just plus. They probably have a pending. Make it 3/3, can make it a 4/4. So we have another field. It's a 5/5. But if I draw, we know it's dying for a fact. Easiest plus. Yeah, I mean. Go for Jace. Yeah, Jace Ultimate is happening anytime this game. I thought it just scored. Ooh. They have another one, bigger one. I had a chance to win the match, but maybe I should have mulliganed. Combination of not a lot of land drops and not having Tef or Orm's Chant, which is kind of how I win this matchup. But even Tef Orm's Chant, they have like Dispute plus Veto plus Counterspell, so they could just have double Counterspell at the ready. They just have a third one, I guess. Or is it Shark Typhoon? Or their own Solitude, maybe. That's a hand against Steph. Good hand. Also, like, this is kind of nice when people don't know what's in your deck, because you just get a bunch of free wins because people won't fetch on your turn. Even though I don't have a removal spell. I have myself a few peanuts. I think I like Misty here just because of Terminus. Like, I don't know if I'm going to want a Terminus or not. Oh, that was scary. Come on! Come on! Forest, I was going to say, let's see if they have a scary land. Ravenous Skies. Arbor Fanatic, Endurance. Karn. Brawl, Blood Moon, Fable. Oh, not that great. Yeah, I'm kind of in a good spot. Just was them not having fast mana. I have Counterspell up. Force is also pretty good against them. Oh, cool. Man. Good thing they didn't just have a Cavern in their deck. That Dress Force? I'll show you the list real quick. Karn, Bolt, Rumble, like not a lot of action. I feel like this game's kind of over. How many cards has a Rumble counter? Or the spell counters? 4 Rumbles, 4 Fanatic. Feels kind of worth a little velocity. Any velocity chats, fans in chat. I'm just gonna get all my basics as soon as I can so that I don't have to worry too much about the Blood Moon. Alright, I need something good into Unholy Heat. I only have 3 card types. Like, even questing beasts not the end of the world here. Can't imagine Karn is scary at this point. That being said, I mean, I feel like if that's the best you could do. Come on, Dembele, do your thing. Oh! Sorry. Oh, right. Sometimes I play this deck, and then I just forget. I just forget I've, like, Chant in my deck. I'm like, oh yeah, that thing's pretty good. It's a pretty good combo. I mean, they could have had bolts. Wait, do they play bolts? 4 bolts for 4 bolts on no heal 8. If it finishes 1-1, they go to extra time, and then if it's still tied, they go to shootouts, penalty kicks. Kind of. I was gonna say I'm kind of shocked you don't know that, but I guess I'm not super surprised either if anyone's not gonna know that. If any French person's not gonna know how a football game works. This to me would be pretty high on the list of candidates. Alright, I had that. One down. We get to untap 2 lands. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a counterspell on top. Press down. This sounds probably legit. Needle, couldn't care less, obviously. Oh, Garnsub Scepter, good call. I totally kind of forgot. It's kind of obnoxious. I don't have a million Wincons. Where's my Rav Disguise now? Right, add a dress down on top. The Fabled 4-color pending coming up. I might have another Karn. Just try and kill it with Solitude, maybe. Looks like the Champions League's final is going to extra time. Oh, Brotherhood's End. Someone did that against me the other day. I'm gonna try and draw a counterspell, I guess. Remember, guys, when the Teamer Rhino player had Brotherhood's End in their sideboard after... in their deck after sideboards, and it was good. It got my Teferi and my Solitude on an empty board. It was like kind of the nuts. Alright, does their deck get scarier? Upper sideboard. Oh, it's a Karn board. One Veil of Summer. So on Purge. Oh, maybe one Consign. Because it counters Karn. Dresdown's probably fine. Spellsnare might be fine. And Bisa's probably fine. And Rab Disguise can be okay. Their deck's really not very scary. Trying to figure out how I can lose. They have with Seiju, so I'm not even gonna bother with Scepter because they have Karn and I don't know. They have sorcery speed answers. They have very few. Oh, they have 4 Blood Moons. That's how I lose, right? That is all scary. Dresdown works against Vibrance, kind of Fanatic, kind of Questing Beast, kind of Fable for a bit. No. Oh, that's scary. Literal last play of the game in the Paris Arsenal game. Okay, probably gonna. He's gonna keep it going. Really? Shouldn't he have called it there when the ball got Wait, he's keeping. Oh, there's extra time in the extra time? Oh my god, is he really gonna score at the last second? Come on. No. GG. Alright, sorry. This is way too exciting. Oh, it gives them a cheap beater? Yeah, maybe the restaurants are just not good enough. Too cute. I like the spell snare to slow them down. But they're pretty reactive. Alright, I guess I'm doing 61. That was the soccer game. Alright, extra time. Pretty exciting. Kind of a nice hand against Blood Moon. Alright, this time I will play this first, so I have Island. That means I can't pen a Karn, ever. I don't think I should keep it, though. Rumble. I was almost hoping for Fnatic and just kill the Fnatic. Alright, what did he take? Windswept Heath. Alright, I guess I'm gonna lose to Karn if they have Karn. Maybe I should have done more than one consign. Sprawl. Okay. Please just be a Blood Moon. Oh, Fnatic from the yards. I can live with that. Alright, I would usually sandbag the Consult here, but I don't think that matchup's really about card advantage much. Sounds pretty nice. What was Brain Surge? Oh. Try and limit them on mana. Karn, Fable, Blood Moon. Alright, I guess you get a lot of mana. Maybe that's bad. My whole goal is to prevent Karn. I see I've kept the Force in. Why didn't I keep the Force? Oh, because on this setup? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't keep the Force. I thought I needed the Terminus, and I could have just said go one time, take 4. They have a second Fnatic. Alright, I guess I've kind of made my bed by playing the way I did. Is that even an expression, or did I just translate that from... That is the expression? Okay, thank you. Alright, do you have the Karn payoff? You made your bed, now you have to lay in it, yeah. Implied. Pillage. Lemon plus village. A little annoying. Opponent's cooking. Can't cast it. And I guess I'll put it on top anyways. Wow, Vibrance for just a land there? Really? You don't want like an extra random payoff? Or did they add a value land or? Oh, Boseiju. That makes sense. Alright, Tef minus is incredibly tempting. It is a little bad against another thing. It is a little bad because I have. Maybe I just get rid of the Blood Moon right out of the Terminus coming. Tef minus actually doesn't make a ton of sense. It does draw me a card. We know one of their cards is Boseiju. We know they probably don't have Karn. Unless they're really secking it up. They have another Fnatic in the bin too. Yeah, let's just not mess around here. They have the follow-up Karn. That's probably GG. That actually got me. Mantle. What? Is that infinite mana? Well, yes. I mean, not infinite mana. It's just I'm just dead, right? Was that in their sidebar last time? I just didn't. It was Umbra Mantle. I didn't know that was the thing. That's probably if I watch more Spike streams, I would know. Alright, kind of rotted was a bunch of removal in hand. I'm gonna do it next for consign. 2 consign for 4 cards. I almost want to do more consigns. But then it's getting really sketch territory. Wait, why did I keep all the chance in this matchup? Yeah, they literally tutored for Boseiju. Could do Surgical for Fnatic and Karn. Their deck is so much air. Might be worth it. I'll give the good old Surgical a try. First Chan is never bad. Think I might just do the dress downs to make my land drops and slow them down. Maybe Terminus is just bad. Just like they're not committing too many creatures to the board. You really don't have that many creatures. Grab this guy's kind of seems better overall. Oh, there's the pillages too. Alright, I think this makes sense. And I'm submitting 60 this time. The hand should be able to get there, and they're mulling. It's a pretty big deal, like a mull in these kind of games. Dude, it never gets old. Well, that's not true, it does get old, but the soccer players were like, oh, I can't believe you just. I mean, I guess it goes both ways. Alright, I'm not keeping a non-land, no chance. Even though it might be good. A little scary. Could get extremely unlucky. Okay, that is not scary. Gotta remember to have bubble. Gab, don't do it. Cast a free spell into the bubble. Stay focused. Oh no. Oh, I'm not gonna take Solitude against bubble. Oh yes. Could do Brain Surge. Think like, given how screwed they are, this plus Surveil. Could dress down. Do I need double white? Kind of. I think I'd rather get Hedge Maze in that matchup. I don't think keeping Consult here makes a ton of sense. Let's keep mana screwing them. Let's use our cards. It's pretty good, I think. Bounce that and then have Force of Negation. If I need to. They go like Fable or Blood Moon. Okay. Another 2-for-1. Let's try and set something up here. And not lose to Blood Moon. If I play Jays, I could maybe just lose to Blood Moon this game. Let's get Island. Just Force. Or Brain Search Force. I think just Force makes sense here. And then Unholy Heat is land sorcery creature. So Unholy Heat is online. So I guess I'm just gonna do. I think I can beat a Blood Moon at this point, or especially now. That's pretty nice. Dress down doesn't make a ton of sense, I guess. That's my hand. I want to keep Consign. Probably want to keep Rab Disguise. I want to keep Brain Surge. Still a little tense, this game, feels like. I have Mystic Gate on top. Or, yeah. I do. I'm gonna Rab Disguise for 2. So maybe just keep Dress Down Cycle. Or maybe I get rid of the weak cards. I won't be too greedy. I'll get rid of one of the Brain Surges. I guess I don't even have to sag the fetch, really. I don't want to. I can't imagine they can out-tempo me at this point. Questing Beast would be a good start. I'm still up so many cards. Harmonize? Damn. Conan is cooking. I don't think too many Brain Searches are the thing here. And then what's the next cards? I already forgot. I think it was a land or something. Alright, that's pretty great. That should be GG, surely. Got 14 there, even like two hull hits. Let's see if we can find a Brain Surge. Or a Spell Snare, I mean. Death, Purge. Sure. Force of Vigor, Pillage. Well, someone overboarded a bit. Just Stone Dead Force of Vigors. He's at 14, I'm at 15. Oh, have dress down, right? Oopsie. Nice shocking. Just gonna die to quad bolts. And I have a bolt in the yard, thank God. First team who scores wins? No. I think it used to be like that at some point, but now it's just like they play the full 30 minutes no matter what, I think. Or maybe they play the first 15 minutes and then yeah, I'll just cast my brain surge, I guess. Surgical? Why not? Just get Fanatic of Ronas. Nah, card doesn't even matter. What should I get? Sure. Doesn't say who they're targeting. They're not gonna target themselves, right? No one, probably. I'm just curious to see what they have in their deck, honestly. Full the brain searching. Blood Moon, Endurance, Karn, Harmonize, Questing Beast, Bold, Karn, 2-1 Veil, and it's just okay. Oh, our chats. I did not forget about our comrades. Brett, not. Get that fancy tapping green mana. Little vigilance action. They're like, maybe if I chum block, I can time him out. I'm the only one allowed to draw cards here. Putnam clearly did not get the memo. Alright, that is not the toughest matchup. It was a little easier than the last round blue-white control mirror where my opponent just had free memory deluge and multiple Dovin's veto. GG's, you too. Good luck in the rest. Macwin Sauce, well. What is Sauce even playing these days? Doesn't strike me as a Cascade player or anything. He could be any. He likes to like. Oh, he was playing Jessica Energy. Yeah, I was gonna say Esper midrange. He's probably playing some kind of like something along these lines. Looks like my hand might be pretty good against that. have too many windows open. I do want to keep the game. Alright, going to shootouts. Not like this, chat. For anyone who knows anything about soccer. I think what Embiid was getting at is if you took 5 players all with the exact same build and skill set, and 3 of them had injuries that impacted their career, the other 2 would have won multiple championships. He was born with almost perfect set of genetic skills to be one of the best players ever, but he had bad luck. Well, apparently not perfect enough. Let's see. Wait, is his last life has Tamio? Or is he just playing something different? Last life did not have Tamio. Definitely getting archived. Data Terminus. Orange Chan is kind of the worst card right now against turn 1 Tamio. I mean, I don't just hate Solitude, honestly. Yeah, just gotta do it. And hope I can make up for the card disadvantage. Thoughts on trying Blood, one Stung Blood as an extra threat? I have Kahira. I think the bar's somewhat high. Some kind of blue-reds? Blue-red nonsense? But yeah, I would maybe have a Kahira or 2 between main and sideboard if I didn't have Kahira. Why do they still do shootout? Why do they still not play till like someone wins the game? I don't know what's going on. Do I need to cycle my dress down here? Probably, right? Tablet of Discovery. Someone's cooking. What is he playing? Time Warp. Okay. This is getting a little too scary. Spooked. Should I just put Kahira in my hand? I'll at least rep something. Who's favorite at shootouts? Seems like Paris probably have a lot of six strikers and their goalkeeper is good, right? Successful neg deck, but he'll also occasionally just cook. I mean, this might be a net deck for all I know. I don't know, but yeah. Probably should use my cards while they're relevant, even though I could have tried to brain search into counterspell if he has something scary. Is it just like blue-red value? Was a few expensive spells to like get value out of the tablet. Ooh, brain surge. That's funny. Alright, I'm gonna see if I need to put a Terminus on top or not, so I'm not gonna cast my Brain Surge right now. Brain Surge to me, Time Warp, Charm. Brain Surge is a nice one. He probably has stock up in his deck too. Oh, PSG shoved out a lot of starting strikers, yeah. Oops. Damn, I have a lot of bad cards, but I think I should still cast my Brain Surge now. I wonder if he plays Counterspell. Ooh, speaking of. I guess I'll get rid of Counterspell of Terminus. Hopefully he's all stopped to Counterspell. Doesn't have a ton of gas. He probably has a bunch of removal spell in hand, right? Surely he's playing like Heat and Bolt Mastery. Pretty scary with a lot of cards in hand, but I think I should just let him have it. Counter something that does something. Who do you think's favorite pre-drag? Does he have some uncounterable, heinous, expensive spell? Oh. I'm guessing not, but there is a decent bit of control. Another extra turn? I mean, at this point, I guess, sure. I even have like March for Tamio, that could be really big. Explore, just a bunch of expensive explorers have been cast. A planeswalker. Alright. Oh man, I'm missing a blue mana. Not like this. Stupid archive could be a fetch land. Oh, well. Yep. Brutal. Let's go. Hope I'm not flagging too badly. The modern mana base. I don't know. I didn't draw my Mystic Gates. Damn, I'm not even close to being able to like get rid of Chase. Playing Force of Negation over Counterspell in your deck is sketchy. I mean, I get the whole Jace time orb trying to protect, but my experience playing more Force over like the first 4 Counterspells, it's not been great. And maybe if you're playing Riddler, obviously I'm not talking about like Cascade decks. That's just silly. But come on, come on, come on. Nope. 1-1. Does he have the Capstone? Maybe the new one. Nexus of Fate, okay. Do you need to keep like not F6ing because of like Tamio? Feels like this is going to be a pretty good matchup for me after sideboards. Maybe even game 1 is a good matchup. I just had a really shitty draw. That's like 2 for 1 myself. Start the game. I'm at 2-1 for Paris right now. That guy looks like he's gonna miss. That's second striker for Arsenal. Based on vibes, he does have the Capstone. Capstone for Master is kind of gas. Alright, well, clearly now I'm not winning this game anymore. I want to see a bit more of his deck. He missed! The read was good! I soul read him! I soul read him! Oh my god. The soul reads! Yeah, with the spoiler. Dude, I could tell the way he did not have like a confident look. Oh, not the fan. Fan's like not like this. Is that one Tamio to Wincon though? Can he beat another March on Tamio? Dude, I love the goalie trying to like side the shooters now every time. Yeah, honestly, Jace is a little scary, but I feel like this matchup's going to be great. Oh, that dude missed too? Alright, so he's gonna Nexus of Fate. Take all the turns at this point. I'm assuming he's got turn in the banks, right? I don't get to untap. Doesn't have that many dead cards. Yeah, his deck's so clunky. This thing doesn't deck you? Somehow faster? No. Well, he does have to give me back a turn. Can I, like, pen to Mio and have Counterspell for the Nexus and then I don't deck? Oh, J-Sol twice. Fair. 2-2, back to even. Alright. Purge, Surgical. Snare for Counterspell. All the disputes. Let's go, Paris. What is bad? Terminus, pretty heinous. Rab the Sky is pretty bad. Solitude is probably bad. Dresdown Cycles. Might have Random Permanent. Also getting a tablet might be decent. Bisa. I might want just a Thread of Solitude, and it's an answer to Tamio. The chants are not very good, right, in this matchup? Like, the luck is kind of okay. Does he look like he's gonna miss? Not especially. Martinelli. Yeah, I know. I think this looks pretty good to me. Oh no, right, I said I wanted some solitudes. Chant. It works against Mastery too, kind of. Can't be too bad, but even Chant into Teferi is not like super amazing. I want a Solitude or two. I feel like I'm gonna want a Solitude or two. I really want to make my land drops. Maybe 2 spell snare is too many. We saw Charm, Counterspell. Might be high impact though. 4 pendings is kind of a lot, but also Tamio is annoying. Just trying to think why he might have his own disputes. Alright, I'm just gonna do the one Solitude, I guess. Miss. Alright, good enough. Solid hands. Yes! Yeah, dude, the fake slowing down. Oh my god. Dude, it's such drama. Wow. Alright, we can focus on the game. Yeah. I like how pre-drug's always locked in. Monogreen lost. Looking at the board state, he must have done something truly heinous. Maybe I should have you as a co-caster one day. Feels like you would fit right in. Oh, I think there's fireworks. I hear fireworks. Yeah. Am I celebrating tonight? I'm just happy for my friends and my nephew. Who it was his it was his birthday party today, and he's obsessed. He's like truly obsessed with soccer. So he must be like so happy right now. All right, what's the line here? Pending gets more scary stuff down the line, but I'm assuming. Wait, why am I fetching? I don't know why I'm fetching. All right, I fetched too late. I don't know why I'm just not distracted. Gap supporting the Qatari noted, yeah. I know. Vyan's probably actually like one of the few people on Earth that can cast me the first stone, so if I had to guess, there's probably not a lot of people. Vyan might be one of them. My one solitude, GG. Maybe I should be playing around one Shitong in this matchup. Alright, let's not be silly. I don't know if Kaz the first consult. No, actually that was bad. He has Brain Search in his deck. Brain Search, and he's gonna have his own disputes. Okay, I think that was bad. I think I was supposed to get another Surveil in here and play around Dispute plus Brain Surge. Alright, at least he didn't have the Brain Surge. A little scary, but I guess this is just too good of a spot to jam. Alright, from what we've seen, I mean, I should just minus right. I could draw a land. He has Bolt in his deck, but if I draw untap blue, obviously. Alright, he could resolve a Jace. I mean, the worst case would be like Jace into Bolt. But I was getting stuck on land, so I felt like maybe that was my window. Maybe I should have thought about it a tiny bit more. He probably doesn't play a million Jace either. Alright, I guess I get to untap, right? Liz cast me the first one. Yeah, Liz probably. I mean, like, as in people who, like, you know, don't use Amazon, don't do this, don't do that. You know, kind of live their life as ethically as possible. Did we see the Hall in game 1? Tablets. I mean, I can't do much about it, right? Spirebluff Canal. Dude, Tablet is such a cool card. Starting to look decent. Guess I don't have a hard counter. He's starting to have a lot of mana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm probably gonna plus Orm's Chant, Consult. The Dresdom is the one card I'm not gonna redraw, right? Yeah. Later, Bjorn. Oh. If I don't kick it, you can activate Hall and attack. I get to march it, but then I'm down a chant. Is that even a good trade? I could just not do anything and live with the consequences. He might just go for a Hall attack if I say go. And if he goes for an expensive spell... Yeah, I guess I'll just let him have his turn. Is that greedy? Am I being silly? Am I gonna die with a bunch of cards in hand and wonder where it all went wrong? I just might. I feel like what am I hoping for though if I chant in that spot? The one Hall is so annoying. Subbing here is a big deal. Yeah, you're already like supporting Twitch and supporting Amazon. True. GG. I got him. He can't say anything. Alright. That's nice. I had that, obviously. That was a huge win. I don't remember if... Does anyone remember if we saw Auto Aura in game 1? Like I made him play it out to see his deck, and then I just don't remember what he had in his deck anyways. Kind of just want to take 2 lands here. Because I want the hull and I want an untapped land. Do I actually want the hull? Might be good against a planeswalker. Well, it's better than the pending, I guess, at any rate. Let's see. Could just go dress down, bounce my dress down. I think that's like fairly reasonable. And maybe fin the deck first. No, that's probably fine. Maybe it's too small ball. I'm getting too cute. Feels like his hand can't be that great if he didn't go for it and 1, 2, 3, 5 mana. I mean, he could have Time Warp into Capstone. But I think I should counter that. Oh, you can't Paradigm with Steph on boards? Alright, I have 1 force, right? Probably worth it. But I also have like 4 pendings. But even then... Yeah. I think I'm gonna consult now. Yeah, see, I should have not I should have not done the dress down thing. Could have found a dispute here, and I'm gonna have to what do I even take? And I didn't play the hull. I'm just gonna take Brain Surge, I guess. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad, the dress down. Or did I have? Yeah, I had Counterspell, I had Consult. A little unlucky that kind of break there on Consult. Pretty nice. Yes, 2 energy in the bank. Red, green, yeah. Not sure what I want to do. Was that Tef? It's not much to my probably just minus. You could argue that if one of his cards is a discharge, then at least unlikely his last card is good, but I think just getting all the value here is good. Alright, what did he hit? Capstone into Capstone, like worst possible for him, right? Okay, so now I have to defend Teferi like my life. Depends on it. If I understood properly. 7 minutes. The first one does, right? Or does the first one not even work? Let's see. Alright. I hate when it starts doing that. Yeah, I know, clock. I'm aware. I think it's over. I'm assuming. Is there a timing restriction? Oh yeah, because it's not until end of turn. Yeah. Okay, so you're right. Mills Brain Surge. Should I force Brain Surge? Feels like I should say force for an actual threat. I guess he could find double removal spell. I'll force it. Alright, good enough. Alright, Tamiyo's scary. Tablet is scary, but... Yeah. Insta-scoop. Force was correct. Surgical was heinous, right? As expected. It should just be like Solitude or another Chant. Chant was pretty solid. Just so scared of Tamiyo. And then Purge might be too bad, right? We didn't see a red Planeswalker here. So it's just getting a tablet after he got him value. Sounds not that impactful. I mean, Solitude is so bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna do 2 Solitudes. You can you consign the Miracle or Obsess? Yeah, but then he still draws the 7 mana cards and the game go long, so... And encountering a 1 Capstone is probably not gonna save me. So I have 6 outs to a turn 1 Tamiyo. I mean, how scared do I want to be? I feel like Tamiyo is a huge deal. Like, the thing is about Orange Chant, if he goes turn 1 Tamiyo and I don't have an answer, I probably lose. But I see Orange Chant could just be good at some... Is it like... What? It's good once I have to Fairy in play, and if I have to Fairy in play, I'm like doing... It was even like a little awkward, right? I'm gonna respect, I guess. I'm not gonna do free Solitudes, but I'm gonna respect. He said Chad booed Tef Capstone interaction. Oh brother, no Tamiyo answer. 2 Surveillance. Into Tef. I have the good lands too if the games go long. I mean, I think the matchup's too grindy to mulligan that hand, but dodged. For now. Snap keep. Is it like close but clear, as they say, like as in you have to keep, but it's also not far off from being a mall? I can afford to just get Hedge Maze here, yeah. March. I mean, do I respect it now? Probably. That shell. I would have kept a pending. So both plans are coming to play tapped. It's unlikely. I guess there's a world where he goes for Smari Charm into a threat. I'm gonna play the Hall. I'm gonna play the Hall because he has Charm in his deck. Nice good draw. I mean, it's like done, not done age aces, right? Also, like disputing a tablet next turn is kind of nice, and have my own brain surge into Teb dispute. I think I'm actually gonna let him have it. I think I'm not unhappy to hardcast dispute tablets. There's not too much that can go wrong yet. You could have like on tap land Tamiyo would be bad for me. I guess I can tap him out with a dispute and hope that's good enough. Okay, Warren reveal in his upkeep, that's nice. That means Tamiyo's not very scary right now. Chase Mirror, the World is healing. Alright, I think I have to play my Brain Surge even if it just gets disputed, just Gotta make him use his cards. Okay. Snap Resolve. Definitely don't want to draw basics, right? Just want to fetch for that island. I think Chan makes a ton of sense because he has bolts in his deck and discharge. I mean, does he have he's not gonna have Blood Moons, surely. And I probably want to use Spell Snare still. Oh wow, he actually had the dispute and didn't dispute the Brain Surge. Did we just get got? I mean, it's not like my hand is perfect. But I did have land drops. I didn't have a hard counter. It's a bit of the problem. Flow state. Oh, we hadn't seen flow state yet. Probably doesn't play too many. Alright, I think we have a similar spot as like last turn where it doesn't really make a ton of sense for me to chant here, but also can't wait. Alright, I don't think he has a dispute this time. I'd probably use it first. Oh well. Just done next level. That probably means this hand is pretty good. Yeah, these chants are not like, I mean, I'm saying they're not great in the matchup after just like not using it and dying with it in hand, but like Surgical would have actually maybe been better than a chant here. Okay. Ah, you kept on top. That's bad. Dang, they're just doing like turbo time warp. I could have tried playing the game a little slower, but his hand was pretty strong. Now he played Capstone into Capstone last. I mean, he doesn't have a ton of sideboard, he just has a few disputes. Now, I mean, I don't think this is actually a bad matchup, though. I think I just got outdrawn this game. I'm not saying it's great, but... Oh. That might just be GG somehow. That's like my one outer, potentially. He doesn't have a force. Okay. I mean, maybe the hull can bail me out. I doubt it. Gonna get rid of one of the planeswalkers, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. I mean, honestly, could have just had turn one to Mir this game, and I would have lost on the spot. It is like a little scary. Like Tablet is a scary card. He's like good at getting mana advantage. It's probably just a bad matchup. Why did he get back? I didn't see why he got back, but list. I mean, I'm sure he can. I could ask him. He could come in chat and give us the list. You don't need to ask him. Is the Hall just gonna save me? Is the Hall just gonna bail me out somehow? There's no way, right? When he top is a challenge, yeah. It's okay. He's trying to pop off, which he's probably gonna be able to do. Or if he doesn't pop off, he'll like pop off next. Yeah, I'm not winning. Yeah, he was playing Bling, but he likes to try his own decks. He comes up with like weirds. Oh, not weird, but like a little bit of the beaten path. Yeah, I think I might be an underdog game one. Okay, I got to take a turn. But yeah, 6 cards in hands. I mean, what am I even supposed to do to not lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That treats. Like, Archive Henge is kind of awkward. I guess I'll max my chances of heading with the Henge. Hall attack, leave up disputes. I don't think he's gonna lose to 1 Hall. But maybe. Yeah, I mean, -1 Hall attack. Feels dumb to attack with Hull now. Yeah, no, I guess. I mean, his hands probably just all counters. Yeah. Kind of 1 turn too late to start doing that, but I have scope. The fact that he didn't do anything. The fact that he didn't do anything when he could have. Yeah, I played bad. I didn't have the guts to, like, just go for. I mean, I'm probably going to lose either way, but. Yeah, better late than never, true. Even sad, I thought that might maybe happen. He might have the. I guess he's banking energy for now. Yeah, I might lose the game because I didn't. I mean, he'd be at 2 right now. Let's see. Let's see if he pops up this turn. I mean, what does he even have left in his deck? Did he mail his own Hull at some point? Because that could work, just Hull and a Time Walk. He cycled Lauren Revealed? Oh, GG. I mean, he just needs the Nexus. Wow, he would have been dead. Damn. So he needs Discharge and Bolt. And 8 mana. Did he cycle an accident? I mean, looks like it, right? Alright, he would have not been dead, or is it just more banking energy for later? Damn. He's gonna pop up this turn. Watch. Tablet into Nexus. Mail Steam Vents. Wow. Unreal. I don't know what the odds are to find out winning this game. And I could have attacked 1 turn earlier. Dude, I played that so bad. Wow. That was unreal. Johnny Hobbs. Mardu Energy. Cool. Hope he doesn't have turn 1 Ragvan or Pride. This land might be able to recover. Please just Guide of Souls. One time. Pride. Alright, not as bad as Ragavan. I am keeping. I guess I'll let them get a token, right? Was that hand specifically? Hello Flo. T'es en train de regarder la finale. Ton timing. Quoique non, la finale elle finit depuis 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Fan de foot Flo ou vite fait? Assez pour mater la finale ou vrai fan? Ah, c'était ce soir? Ah ouais, à ce point-là. Ouais, c'était ce soir, ouais. It feels like they're baiting and they have another prize. I mean, one guide alone's not gonna kill me, right? I can always use my mana by consulting. Nope. Neglect somewhere. Gotta take the land here, I think. It'd be greedy not to. Alright, that one token could be a big deal, obviously, but... Guide, Pride, Ragavan, Johnny, 2 Bowmaster, 2 Voice of Victory, 1 Season Pyro, 2 Nightmare. Okay, no Croxaw. No Arena of Glory, 1 Encampment. T'as regardé le match? Ouais, sur le côté, j'avais l'appli M6. Alright, looks like we need a Terminus. Terminus, Terminus, Terminus. 3 cards. Get Kahira Solitudes. Let's see what I have on top first. Are we doing Hedge Maze here? Sure. Utter Solitudes. So I could Solitude, keep Counterspell mana up. I mean, when am I gonna have time to use that Teferi? I'm just not, right? We need to Solitude this turn? Yeah, I mean, probably. I have another Solitude on top. I mean, 8, like, land is 8, like, if he plays any permanent. If I wait... Oh, right. I guess if he has I was thinking I don't want to give him the lifelink trigger. But... Because if he has another Pride, it trigger... But, yeah, I guess I can at least wait. I guess I should have not fetched right away. Use in response to the guide trigger, yeah. I mean, do you ever get rid of guide here? Probably not, but I'm kind of in a shitty spot either way. And this is why, if you're gonna put a shitty expensive card in your deck, make sure it's wide. Maybe I guess keeping Solitude on top might have not been a winning line. I guess we're about to find out. I'm gonna go take a look. There's actually the cops down in my street, like making sure. Looks like maybe they blocked off. Oh, they drew their one shitty lands. Damn. Looks like maybe they blocked off. they blocked up the streets from downtown so people can just go and celebrate and stuff. Support for women, yeah, of course that's what it is. Like, is that solitude even buying me much time at all? A bit. To start. Oh, and I have Kahira. Oof. Oops. Oh, yeah. That is not what I'm looking for. I mean, now they have energy. I guess I have to cast Kahira. There's like no two ways about it. Or else I'm just dead on board. I guess it's silly to show them my land drop Surveil. Then they have perfect info in my hand. Nightmare's a little scary. They have Thoughtseize in the sideboard too. They have Blood Moon too. I wonder if they're gonna bring in Blood Moon in that matchup. I'd guess no, but maybe. Honestly, that one encampment's winning them the game. Kind of a little tilting, but just good deck building, I guess. Didn't put the card in their deck to not draw it. Womp womp. I'm at 7. I don't know, he might stack the triggers wrong, I guess. That's kind of close. Looks like my plays were pretty reasonable. I might have one if I pinned it right away, or he might just have played a Johnny on 2. Okay, it's gonna be pretty hard for him to stack the triggers. Alright. Okay, I have a little package for this matchup, as well as this extra spell snare. I could do Dress Down. Perch grab this guy Bisa. Yeah, he had all gas, and I didn't draw a sweeper. It's not trivial to keep up. Force can go. So he had one wear tear in the sideboard. And he can beat me with. He's pretty low on. He has Voice of Victory for Scepter Chance. Let's see. I like kind of playing a fair game, especially against someone who has Thoughtseize, but we'll see. Tef is all mids. Like, Scepter Consult is good enough sometimes. Tef on the play is nice against a Johnny, usually. I could cut the chance into Scepter and just have Tef in, like, one chance. As long as Jay's been off center on MTGO. Is it actually? Is that not the OG art? I really struggle evaluating Scepter in a matchup like that where they have a few answers and Thoughtseize, and they can also just run you over with a Johnny Bombardment sometimes. But then you can also just win the game on turn 2 or whatever. But then I should probably keep all the chance. I don't know, man. I had Shandiz game. It was good, but it didn't save me. They want to try and play the fair game. Make his Werther dead. Saw nothing. Yeah, sorry about this Champion League spoilers, but now I kind of want to go and find a Jace. Ooh, no one drop against my no pending hands. Nice. Fetch or Otawara? Probably Fetch was the hand. I wonder if he brought in Blood Moon. I'd guess not. Not in a free color deck when the black cards are good in the matchup. Mono-White Jason and you said, is that a thing? Is that what they've announced? Oh, Chandra is blue. I don't know the lore. Classic bombardments. How bad could it be? What's the worst that could happen? I mean, I have 2 Ravnica guys in my deck. Like, what's their worst permanent? A Johnny, Ranger Captain of Eos, pretty good. A Fable next turn would be kind of tough. Alright, I'm gonna let them have it. Rewarded, question mark? I think Dresden might be good enough to keep. Oh, how are they going, brother? We had some insane games today. We just had an insane win against Sauce where I must have been like sub 5% at some point, maybe sub 1%. Alright, I don't want them to know, obviously, that I have Ravnica guys in hands. Alright, do you Dresden into Ravnica? You Ravnica. Oh, I can't even Ravnica for 2 unless I play Otawara. I mean, I have Dresden for... I don't think I'm scared of much with Dresden in hand. Am I gonna lose to Blood Moon if I bin that? I might. I guess if he plays Blood Moon next turn, that's not gonna save me actually, so... Oh, and he cycled yeah. Sure, he might have misclicked that. Yeah, Ryan, I had one of these recently. I also think there's a package I didn't get recently. Might have got him scammed, or it got sent back. They're like, "Oh, you weren't at home." Oh, really? I'm like always at home. Like somehow I doubt that's true. All right, I don't have a surveil land left. And my Steam Venice is gone, so might as well bang the energy. It is kind of obnoxious that you have to pay the 2 energy so they can always just sack all their creatures, just a free roll, basically. Because they know you have to spend the energy. Always tells me a bit. Dresden to go, yeah, Dresden was sick there. It was kind of like Time Walk. Starting to look pretty good. Alright, they didn't have a 1-drop. They got stuck on 2 lands. Had a pretty good hand. Yeah, I think my aunt got her stuff stolen through FedEx recently. I have to just brain search again, right? Because my hand's kind of gas. Yo, Ginger. Thanks for the raid, bud. Hope you're doing good. Welcome everyone from Ginger Stream. We're doing pretty good. Got all breaks today. A few breaks. Get rid of Fountain. Damn, they drew that land again? I think I'll do Terminus on top. I don't think I'm gonna get too greedy this game. Oh, I meant to put back islands. I'm gonna have to shock. I haven't thought about it. I was like, oh, that's my last fetch land for. Alright, let's hope he can't do anything too nasty. He does have Nightmare in his list, which could be a little scary. I'm assuming nothing that Rare Disguise plus spending can't fix, but aren't you proud of me, Chad? Just attacking was Hall there. Kind of obvious, I guess, but it's pretty sure an even stronger divination. Just slightly. Never thought about it that way. It is kind of like a strictly better than divination in almost every way. Alright, so I need 4 mana for Rav Disguise. Alright, surely it is worth it at this point. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, probably me dying to Johnny somehow is the worst that could happen. Could attack. I'm gonna attack first. Wait. Fetch, Bowmaster. So each, okay, kills my own. Attack, see if they block. Well, the slight danger is they go fetch, Bowmaster, Chomp, and then I don't want to Wrap Disguise. I can still pin Shaman. Bowmaster Nightmare is all scary though. I mean, should I just spend pre-combat? No. Yeah, I guess should I pen pre-combat if I'm gonna do that, if I'm gonna attack? Because I'm doing that anyways, I think. Because of the extra mana, the extra body. Okay, can't Thoughtseize anymore. Wrath Free is what I would do. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, my line sucks a bit against Bowmaster into something strong. I think this is better overall if they don't have Bowmaster, though. Looks like I was right. Looks like Wrath Free would have been potentially a disaster. No, they can't sag. Oh, they can't sag the fetch. Are we losing? Or in bad shape? Actually, they might just be dead on boards. From we're in bad shape to they're dead on boards. Yes, we are. Yeah, I mean, maybe they found what they needed with the table. I felt like that was, like, pretty unlucky, though. I mean, so what did he need there? They needed the absolute perfects. Guide Nightmare. No, just Guide Nightmare, I guess. I'm just locked, right? Couldn't have stopped it. Well, maybe because we let them Fable. We let them draw two. I don't know, what did they discard? Oh, did they just not discard anything? They just had it? Because those two discharge was from the turn before. And then oh, I guess they just had it all. Well, it makes me feel a bit better about my line, but doesn't mean if it was right. Yeah, we got Scepter Chanted. Dude does... That felt pretty unlucky. I guess Fable's still a pretty good Magic card, but I did kind of floods. I did end up the game was 11 lands. Also, Rab Disguise might have been enough, right? Because they might have not had the initial creature to sack. Yeah, and I can cast here. I mean, I also have a Hall. Stuck on lands, yeah, and I couldn't take advantage of it because my draw just was... Like, Brain Search, how did I lose this game? I must have messed up. How much is Hall to activate? They can just chump. Yeah, sorry, I'm just keeping everyone hostage. I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna play a fetch lands to go. I must have, like, spewed a tiny bit on Brain Surge and Shuffle and, like, almost for sure. I'm sure I got too confident at some point and probably misused the cards. No, the sack Ranger Captain of EOS in my upkeep. Yeah, maybe when I the turn I Brain Surge and Terminus and didn't min max. Also, I played that Auto War at some point and then ended up drawing like infinite lands. Round is up. Let's try to end on a positive note. Eldrazi. The aggro version. I feel like these versions are probably a little scary. 4 Chalice of the Void. They do have 4 Cavern of Souls. Could get rid of a land. Could get rid of Terminus. I could get rid of March even. Like, when am I gonna march? On the draw? I'm already on the mall. And I might get punished. I might just die before I can do anything. Alright, kind of nice that they mulligan and kept Devourer. That is good versus control. I don't think... I guess aggro Eldrazi is not good in this matchup. There a chance to just don't play creature next turn? Like, I'm wondering if I should archive. What if I see a Terminus on top, basically? Guess I'll just play fetch. Fetch could be nice after brain search, but unlikely. Might just draw another one. They actually did not play a creature. It is gonna be funny if, like, I have Terminus on top here. Yes, Terminus on top does kill something now. Sun Cleanser, yeah. We could. Sure. I think I thought about Sun Cleanser the other day, I don't remember why. Like, now that they don't have Flage. Some lists are pretty soft to it. Not here on Carnival. Joke's on me. Alright, we got. The Fairy Bounce is like not the worst here. You're not quite spinning your wheels here. I think you're potentially getting a little ahead. What? Wait, what? Why did they... Why do you not take Brain Search there? Flirt? I mean, their latest list didn't have anything more like that. Thing on multiple commands doesn't matter. Warping Well? I mean, I have Counterspell. You know what they could do, but it would be kind of bad? They could make me draw his command. Just assume I'm going to put Terminus on top, make me draw now, or make me draw the Terminus, but... I mean, if you're actually desperate... Like, they don't even get to keep the spawns. Yeah. Maybe they don't know what my cards do. They're off it. They're like, I'm happy for you, or sorry it happened, but I ain't reading all that. Or, you know, I mean, I've misclicked not putting a Terminus back on top. Like, probably 2 or 3% of the time there, I forget to put Terminus back on top. I don't know what the actual percentage is, but I've definitely done it multiple times in my life. Paper, I mean, I could brain fart in paper too. Oh, right, I was gonna draw anyways. Man. Playing my one fetch when I have 2 archives here feels so bad just to brain surge. I think I'm better off doing that, but I might just die now. I know, it feels like super wrong to brain search here. Yeah. And you just march with Teferi here? Teferi's not taking over for me, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to. I think I need to not be too greedy. The Cameron is pretty obnoxious. There's their next little mopey now. And I have the next command. No, like some deadish chalices. Okay, here I'll call. No Orm's Chant. I feel like that's a problem for later. I've read Disguise Spending. I'm like a trillion answers. Good stuff. They do have the Devour though. Made us bad. Well, well, well. I am not gonna want it to ferry. Oh, I took 1 damage. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Yeah, oops. Could be relevant. They don't have a land? How's Field Over and Dude doing, by the way? 4-2 down the game. So the wheels fell off a bit after me. Pending. And 9. Probably both pendings, right? I don't love it, but that's what I have to do. That's not a good draw. Could brain search mean? Kick Comrade? Feels like Kick Comrade's a little short-sighted. I think I just need to brain search now and no fish land, but it was decent. What's the start? Very good. The number 4? I mean, I think this is better for me than them drawing a land right now. If I had to guess. I think the line is probably just like pin that. Kind of want Jace minus the token 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice line there, breaks. Feel like you've made that joke before. Definitely a variation of that joke, at the very least. I have 2 jokes. Alright, well, hopefully my next line doesn't get broken as well. Jace minus on a token. What could go wrong? Eldrazi Temple, Devour. Ugin Slab, Devour. Not worked out. Got a dead counterspell burning a hole in my pocket. That was quite ideal. NGL, quite ideal. I'm gonna Wrap Disguise on a chance. I want to. I guess I'm just casting my brain search now, right? Did we beat Macron sauce? Yeah. Got a little unlucky at the end and probably misclicked. Seems good, right? 6, 2-turn clock. I don't know, maybe you should just plus, make sure they don't draw Kozilek's commands. Something like that. Kozilek's command might just be there on the outs. 4 color control undefeated in Prague day 1. Playing no more lies too, right? Like not the Let's take a look at the build after this game. Hey guys. Oh, they only played 8 rounds? Is it in 9? What? Guess you have to go 6-2. Because his first drop, that's free. Hopefully he wins a limited thing tomorrow. 4 stock up, 2 day, 1 together, 4 ref, 3 consult, 3 defeat, 2 flashback, 2 more lives, 2 seer. Yeah, I don't know if the mana works for no more lives turn 2. If it does, it's like pretty decent cards. This looks pretty solid. Feel like the first loot is maybe not bad, but obviously people have tried that. I was playing a bit with. I played like 2 ladder matches of like I went like what 4-3 or 5-4 in a showcase. And then I lost 2 or 3 ladder matches in a row in arena. And I was just off it. Decided it was a bad deck. Alright. Oh, Consign's pretty good in this matchup. 4 Cavern of Souls they play. Or just like, yeah, 4 Cavern. And their sideboard, they have flutes. Besides that, my counters still work on a lot of more stuff actually after sideboards. Let's see, what are my bad cards? I might just not do Chance Scepter. Counterspell might be bad. Or Sword of Negation's probably bad. That's probably nice. Was it Dresdown, Space Up, Planeswalker, Solitude. Together as one is sweet. Yeah, I mean, sweet card. The spells are good. The Herald, if they don't have. The Chalice, if they keep them in. Disruptor Flute, Warping Whale. It's a little sketch. Probably not worth having over Counterspell at any rate. Grab this guy is probably going to be good. Games might go long. Okay, they do have flutes. But they're incredibly weak to the lock. And it's a colorless permanent. Alright, I don't know. I didn't have time to. That's probably not unreasonable, though. Trimming a chance. Lands in spell, you say. Sign me up. At least Scattering doesn't do much against my hands. Chad, I'm doing a Modern Challenge tomorrow at 1. Modern Challenge plus a bit of viewing in between rounds, or maybe some living ends. I might run it back. I might play something different. Played a lot of like quote-unquote random matchups today. And some of my wins had an asterisk, so even if I go 5-2. I guess my loss is also like that blue-white control list was a little silly. Hedge maze means no terminus. I mean, yeah. Oh no, yeah, hedge maze means no terminus, but it means spending. Probably need to get hedge maze here. Yes, please. That should be. My draw should be fast enough here. They mulligan, they have a bubble. That dress down is gonna buy me a decent bit of time. I could maybe bait Thought Knots here and not play dress down right away. Oh, even that game one when they took Teferi and didn't take Brain Surge, I might have lost that game if they took the right cards. Seemed kind of loose. My streak, bro, it's impossible to lose your streak on Twitch if you like try a bit. Go make top 8. I mean, an outside chance. If all my opponents win, I might make my breakers might jump high enough that I'll win. Have I tried Gorios again lately? I've never played a ton of Gorios, have I? I have some Gorios people on my team. Edgar, I think, few others.
Who? Top.
I'm probably not gonna be the Gorios. I mean, really, if I've circled around it. Oh wait, is that the line? They do have Warping Whale in their deck. They don't have red mana for the linebacker. Feel like I get a little less owned if I get rid of the Flesh Raker. Nah, Bubble doesn't work. It doesn't work against Terminus, and it doesn't work against Scepter Chant as long as you pay the kicker. I'm qualified without using my Hall of Fame invite even, but the problem is I'm probably not gonna qualify for Worlds this year. I just have to go 12-4 or better. And then I might fall off eventually next year because I'm missing that one PT. Let's go to, I mean, why do you think I'm playing so much Modern? Bro, lying on camera. Prelim. Oh yeah, I played a bit of Gorios. It's never been like one of my go-to decks. Maybe I had a small like. I can 12-4. I can, I know, but it's not true. I mean, it's not easy. Bisa. Hey Johnny, GG's, nice run. Nice list. I didn't think I could lose that second game was how it started. I probably got a little complacent with the use of my Brain Surge and fetches. Feels like I must have. That one land is so good. I don't know if you're playing a second one or you just drew to one of both times. I don't know why people don't play more of that card. It always beats me. Maybe it's only good against control. Yeah. I did end up drawing a lot of lands. But yeah, I mean that's why I'm saying maybe I could have done a bit better. I might lose to Warping Whale here. I guess I'm not dead on board yet. Can I do anything about? I guess I should stop saying I guess all the time. That'd be a good start. Yeah, the Donovan Mitchell encampment. That one. Yeah, it'd have been nice draw dressed on here. He'd have 8 damage in play. If the Warping Whale Terminus, I don't have much of a follow-up. I legit be like, Archive, go. Archive, keep the second Terminus on top, go, hope I don't die. I mean, they'll have no cards in hand. Let's see, opponent. Are you ready? Oh, we just have a floater. I can lose that. Well, that changes things. Have a second terminus on top. I'm at 12. Chat. I think I'm gonna plus. Just kidding. Plus is for cowards. Just kidding. It happened. I forgot to put Turnus back. It's fine. Surely I can't lose this game. I swear this is not for content. This was not intentional. 100% not intentional. I'm at 10. We have as many lands. I have a consult on top. Can't die to linebacker. I even have dreads down. I could Terminus, Brain Surge. We can do that next turn. I could find a Warping Whale. But then I have to deal with the Sire. Kind of don't want to go down to 4, but I do have Bisa. Kind of annoying. Kind of mildly annoying. Alright. +3. What about -0? Alright, let's try to not mess up Terminus this time. I mean, just value. What can I say? I did it, chat. I managed to not Munson it. I have Dresden, I have Consult. First Strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Lifelink. No Death Touch, no Haste. Lame. Orange Chance. You can sign. This is very risky for me, Chad. I could easily misclick a chant at some point. Get rid of Bubble for Bubble doesn't work. Or do you mean so I don't Munson it? So I have less chance of Munsoning it? Play around the misclick, yeah. Well, hopefully I find a Tef and I get rid of their board and I gain some life. Always need to be one misclick ahead. One mistake is ahead, one misclick ahead, or else I'm in danger of dying. I wonder if that's what they're wondering right now. Oh, sorry, the screen is off too. My bad. I don't know when that happens. You can solitude in response to uncall a spell as well to counter the ward and the spell. Oh, it's consign, you mean? Yeah. Or I can just hard cast the damn solitude. Okay. You pay the kicker. Yes. Yeah, they actually asked me. That's how it works. My hand's not doing that much. That probably was not even the line, but whatevs. Let's see if they sag the bubble. Probably should, right? Try and find a flute. I think I should have sagged their bubble in response here. You can flute orange strand the cards. And then I'm just dead on boards. Maybe they don't have flutes. Alright, bros, we get it. Honking is fun. Honking probably makes it more likely I misclick at some point too. Chad, do you want me to open the window so you can experience a little honking? Liz, I mean, I don't think it's gonna make it worse for her. We're like somewhat separate places. I don't remember if I already shuffled. I don't think I did. It's your mic by the open window. How the honking actually like calming down? It's only 11. I was guessing like it was at least till midnight. I have taps in my deck, or did I board them out? There we go. Alright, it's probably GG. I mean, no, they can't have one Boseiju, is there so few green sources? Surely not. Oh, they're just warming up, Jan? The worst is yet to come? Is that so? They're like, well, maybe he can't get rid of the Sire of 7 Deaths. And he can't actually kill me. His deck is not designed to win through one Sire of 7 Death. Do you have access to fireworks all the time? I don't know what that means. Can you buy them in a store? I think you can. I don't know if it's as popular as in the US. Can we? I mean, I'm just gonna dress down bounce it. Yeah, same thing. Dress down shuts down my own solitudes. Fireworks are kind of not low. Alright, well, Johnny won. GWT lost, so that's probably, honestly, probably GG. Probably needed literally all my opponents to win for me to have a shot. Sauce lost? Yeah, it's definitely over. I mean, I always theorize that maybe if all my opponents win their last round, you're breakers, but I really don't know how, like... Yeah, you're the only one, apparently. Alright, chat, we lost, people usually like to know the 7-0 player. We lost to Johnny Hobbs playing... Oh, Black Splash. The Black Splash got me.